Guys, what's going on? James here, and in today's video I want to talk about how the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have hired Harold Goodwin, not Godwin. Let's not get that all confused already. I've already pronounced enough names wrong in these series of videos, but no, Harold Goodwin. They have hired Harold Goodwin as the assistant head coach to Bruce Arians, as well as the run game coordinator, which I like a whole heck of a lot. Bruce Arians' staff is huge, by the way. It's absolutely huge. I'm going to be making a specialized video for one more guy, the special teams coordinator, Keith Armstrong, and then I'm going to be making another video talking about all the other assistants that have been hired. I'm going to compress that into one video, but it's a huge staff. Harold Goodwin, he's going to be the assistant head coach as well as the run game coordinator, and I like it a lot. And I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an insight into what kind of coach this guy is, what he specializes in, and what potentially holds for him in his Buccaneers future with the team. So just to give you guys a little bit of a review, I guess you could say, of who Harold Goodwin is. Well, he's 45 years old and he specializes in the offensive line, which is huge because I know that's a very big problem for this team right now in this upcoming offseason. You have a lot of question marks with Donovan Smith at left guard, whoever the heck is at right guard, be it Caleb Benenoch, Ali Marpet, or whatever. And also with DeMar Dodson, whether or not the Buccaneers are going to re-sign him, this, that, or the other. Harold Goodwin is probably going to have a large part in the process of evaluating that offensive line. He's been an offensive line coach in some capacity since 1998, all the way to the end of 2017. He was with Bruce Arians in Arizona from 2013 to 2017, where he would eventually be fired along with Bruce Arians' staff for the most part and replaced with Steve Wilkes, I believe. And then he would eventually now join the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as the offensive line coach, run game coordinator, and the assistant head coach. I don't believe he is the offensive line coach anymore. I do believe that has gone to somebody else with the Denver Broncos, which I'm sure I'll talk about in a future thing. But it also is good that somebody who's going to be working directly with Bruce Arians, he's his assistant after all, is going to be specializing in the offensive line. That's going to be two guys now who specialize in the offensive line, both the offensive line coach and Harold Goodwin. So that's good. That's probably going to be a position group that is going to be worked on a lot this year, and a lot of evaluations going to go in that position group, which is good. That's exactly what we need, because if you give Jameis Winston enough time, he can do some good things. An offensive line, you got to win in the trenches. That's one of my philosophies, at least in terms of running an NFL team. You have to win in the trenches. Bruce Arians agrees with that, and he has brought in a stellar staff to evaluate this offensive line. So it's going to be really nice. I do also think it's very interesting that he is also named the assistant head coach to Bruce Arians, because I don't know if a lot of you know this, but back in 2014, before the Buccaneers finally decided to hire Dirk Cutter, they actually interviewed Harold Goodwin for the head coaching position before they finally gave it to Dirk Cutter, which to me is very, very interesting, because obviously we don't want to talk about succession plans, because honestly, I think at maximum Bruce Arians can be here 4 years, 3 years. You know, we will be very lucky to have him for 4 years, in my opinion, but 3 years I think is a reasonable time. And, you know, depending on when Bruce Arians retires or how he does it, you have a potential guy that you can bring right in with Harold Goodwin, especially if, you know, that's the succession plan, that's the long-term plan. A lot of people were worried about his health concerns and whatnot. Well, you have another guy right here, the assistant. He's been interviewed before by general manager Jason Light. He's going to know everything. He's probably going to retain the staff. It's nice. It's nice, right? There's plans in place to succeed Bruce Arians, because I know a lot of people have concerns about that kind of thing. Harold Goodwin's a phenomenal backup plan, okay? You can really trust Harold Goodwin. He is a really darn good coach. He really has the respect of his players, specifically, again, on the offensive line. And it seems like he's being groomed. Byron Leftwich might even be groomed. You know, there's a lot of people who could take up the mantle after Bruce Arians. Again, that's a couple years down the line, but it's still nice to have plans like that in place, because it's the NFL. Anything can happen, so you do have to be prepared. And this is another sign of showing this kind of change that's happening in Tampa Bay. The Bucs are prepared, and Harold Goodwin is a really big reason why. But guys, that's going to be it for this quick little video. Again, Harold Goodwin, awesome coach, really going to evaluate that offensive line and really going to get it fixed, in my opinion. Let me know what you think about all this down in the comment section below. What do you think about Harold Goodwin? What do you think about him being the potential successor to Bruce Arians a few years down the line? Again, we're not going to be getting too in-depth with that because it's not going to happen for a couple of years now, but what do you guys think about all of that? Let me know down in the comment section below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you all y'all enjoyed. I have, let me see, I have 5 more videos to record, so that's going to be a lot of fun. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.